Today we're going to talk about how private investigators can get your family closure in the unsolved murder of your loved one. Private investigators are most associated with their use of surveillance technology to spy on people who are cheating on their spouses, but their toolbox of skills can apply to a plethora of intelligence investigations, and unsolved homicides are no exception. Did you know that there were over 24,000 homicides in 2022 alone? That's thousands of families who may have to wait years for answers in the horrific murder of their loved one. With jurisdictions of all levels experiencing problems with both resources and labor, an independent eye on the case goes a long way to dislodging any roadblocks in case progression. That's why many families of missing and murdered persons are turning to private investigators to finally bring about closure in disappearances or homicides. Police departments of all levels in all states experience difficulties with case closure for a myriad of reasons, including, but never limited to, budgetary issues, labor shortages, lack of resources, and lack of experience. For instance, towns with a small population that do not experience homicide deaths on a regular basis may have police departments that lack the insight required to solve the case. Sometimes it may just be a matter of homicide detectives handling too many cases at once for them to give any individual case the attention it needs. Some homicide detectives can juggle as many as 30 cases or more at any given time. In other cases, when a lead takes a homicide detective outside their jurisdiction, they may be unable to follow that lead. This is how homicide cases go cold. That is why many families, whether it be months or decades without answers, have turned to a private investigator for help in the murder case. In murder investigations conducted by private investigators, there is never any bureaucratic red tape involved when it comes to following leads. Private investigators are free to follow leads from state to state, provided that they are licensed. This autonomy allows for the private investigator to handle only a few cases at a time, meaning that each case does get the attention it deserves. Private investigators can bring a fresh set of eyes to an unsolved murder investigation, but only if they know what they're looking for. When hiring a private investigator for a murder investigation, it's imperative that families look for private investigators who specialize in homicide investigations. In the same way that police detectives can have blind spots, if they do not have experience in murder cases, so can a private investigator. When vetting candidates, be sure to always inquire about a private investigator's experience with homicide investigations and what their success rate has been with finding solutions in those cases. If you need a private investigator for a murder investigation, please consider Loth Investigations International for your intelligence needs. We carry an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and are constantly receiving glowing testimonials from our grateful clients. Call 317-951-1100 for a free quote or visit us online at www.lothinvestigations.com for more information.